What's up, dude? Oh, this is abrupt. It tells me that
Yeah,
I'm
it is,
recording.
man.
I don't like it.
Can you see me?
I can see your mustache.
Yeah, it's big, man. Man,
Can you?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. I like it a lot more than beer. You know what it is? I've seen so many half attempts and shitty beard grows that I
Yeah,
don't even want a beard anymore. Like, I don't even want to be a part of that scene.
yeah. You completely surpassed beard and went right for mustache. Like that's
Yeah, dude, all these holy patchy beards don't want me in with those guys. I'm not that guy. All right. I'm not a 19-year-old kid trying to grow a beard out. I'm gonna go ahead and separate myself and go full stash. 40-year-old man style.
yeah. It looks good, man. I like it.
Yeah. That's goofy. I don't think I'm like a really good looking person. So at this point it doesn't matter,
Yeah, that's
So,
basically what I had a conversation the other night with Cynthia that I said she was asking me about, I don't know, running. I'm starting to run a little bit more. And I told her that I look like a complete idiot, so it's no big deal. Like she was like, "Do you?" I was talking about my shoes, how
yeah.
stupid, and I was like, "But I
Yeah,
look
dude.
stupid."
It doesn't matter anymore at this point. I mean, you're
Yeah,
only you're only kidding yourself if you actually think it does, Like, nobody
yeah.
cares.
Nobody
I
cares.
mean,
No one's looking at me.
nobody really cared before. Nobody really
Yeah,
cared before, but now that they're older, people really don't care now.
yeah, that's right. I'm just running so that I don't die of a heart attack because I like pizza and ice cream.
Exactly. What are your times at when you go running now?
The altitude's killing me, man. I am at like 10-minute mile for like long ones because I'm trying to conserve my
Oh,
energy a little bit more. So I'm taking it slow
that's good.
on purpose.
You don't
But I
have to you don't have to make an excuse before you tell me the times. You can just tell me what I'm just kidding.
yeah, right.
Like, man, the sun is bright out here.
It is
There's
crazy.
10
Yeah.
minutes.
What I should really do is just be completely on. Like, man, my belly is really slowing me down. I'm carrying a lot of weight around. It looks like a lava lamp in
Yeah.
my pocket. It is just all over the place. Yeah. No
Yeah.
altitude.
Oh
Altitude.
man.
It's really just my fat gut slowing me down. Like an anchor. Oh, it's the altitude. It's the heat. It's the summer. No, it's your fat gut.
Yeah. I was yeah. I was at the gym a couple of weeks ago and I hurt my lower back doing like lunges or something, some workout.
Yeah.
And I got hurt. It hurt pretty bad. And so I try to go swimming right after. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna abandon this workout and then just go do something I know I can like just do without it hurting. And
Yeah.
it still hurt my back. While I was swimming, it still hurt my back. And like I was swimming all fucked up. Like I was swimming like all crooked, like because I couldn't really move my lower bottom half of my body. And then some fat guy in a Speedo like stopped me like while I was resting on after one of the laps, and he was like, if you need some pointers, I could point some out to you whenever you. I was like, Jesus Christ! Like I didn't want to go into the whole story where like I'm actually injured, because nobody would believe me, and it doesn't even matter anyways. Just listen to the guy's story. But I was just like, I was like, yeah, okay. And then he's like telling me, and while he's telling me this, his underwear is barely like on his like ass, like, and his belly is way overlapped. And I saw him swimming earlier, and he was not swimming good. like,
Yeah.
like no, and so he was like telling me what I needed to do and what I was doing wrong. And then I was gonna start telling him that like I was hurt and the reason why I was swimming. But once that all went through my head, I was just like, just listen to him. I was like, okay, thank you. And then I kept on swimming for another 30 minutes. And then I went into the locker room and he was just sitting in there. This was like, he was just sitting by himself, like in the locker room. I was like, what are you even doing up here? I don't understand what people do all day. I have no idea what people do.
I have to get in the gym so fast and get out of it. Like if I'm not even finished with my workout and it's coming up on like 50 minutes, I'll get the fuck out of there like it's on fire. I will not spend longer on there.
No, man, because it's like it's so much. And it's like a conveyor belt of like ridiculous people that come in and out of there. Like, I mean, some people take it serious and they're in like good shape, whatever. But for the most part, people are in there just fucking around.
Yeah. It happens.
Some of the guys aren't even working out; they're just in there to look at girls. Like some of the guys just look at girls the whole time. I'm like, dude, you need to like go to a club or something. Like not like a health club. You need to go to a club.
Yeah, you don't need a health club membership. You need like a club membership, like a debit card that gets you in.
Dude, because you're not getting shit done up there with that little ass Under Armour shirt and those big ass Michael Jordan basketball shorts. Like, just go ahead and go on home. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I've never worn that to work out, and neither has anybody that knows what they're doing. No, I'm just kidding. Like those basketball shorts. You know what I'm talking about? The big basketball short look? Like, man, I don't know anybody that wears that. You gotta be a fucking nerd, like from hell.
I know. There was this guy at my old gym that used to wear jeans, but he was pretty in shape. So it made me angry that he kind of like he was making the best of his time, but he wasn't complying to like the gym short. I don't know, hierarchy.
He didn't give a fuck. Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck. Yeah. I'm getting here to throw some weights around and get the fuck out. So I was like, I can't be mad at him, I guess.
Yeah, you can't. There was they did a thing on a homeless guy in France, and he was a homeless bodybuilder, and he was like just doing curls and stuff by like this light post with no shirt on and blue jeans, and he was just giggity jacked. Like, I was like, what the hell, man? Like, how do you even get that big? He can't even find a meal, but he's like swole. Like, oh, man, being homeless in France doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like here it's like the homeless people get interviewed in the United States and they're like starving and like, trying to get off drugs. In France, they're fucking doing curls by a fucking park bench. Like, what the fuck, man?
They should hire those.
Probably get laid too.
Yeah, probably. I was gonna say they should hire those homeless guys to fight crime or something. Like, all right, you have a job now.
Yeah, dude.
You're pretty good.
Some chicks like going to their office. Some chicks going to their office job just drive by and just see some shirtless, swole homeless guy. She's probably like, man, I'm gonna swing back by here when I get off work and see what he's doing.
I know he's not doing anything. I know he's gonna be there when I get off work.
I know he has to. He has to be hungry. Like, he has to be. Like, I got him.
Yeah, I'll roll up with a protein shake and like a can of beans, and that'll do it. Cheap.
Yeah, he'll probably go down on me for a whey protein bar. What? What is that? That's not how girls think.
It is in France.
Like, what? That's not. Yeah. Is that what girls think? I don't know. They don't even care about that kind of stuff. I don't know. She's probably like, man, if I come by and get a whey protein bar, he'll probably put up the dishes for me. You're right.
Pretty good shape. You could probably clean up my lawn.
Am I right about that?
Am I right?
Yeah. Am I right?
Right?
Dude, I think my internet connection's fucked up out here. Hold on one second.
No, it's mine.
Your internet's not good? Can you see me?
Combination of both of our internets are not good. Yeah, I can see you. Can you not see me?
All right. Yeah, I don't know if my internet, because I'm outside and our Wi-Fi connection is, I don't know if it's like great out here. So my wife just bought me a pellet grill, so I'm putting it together so I can start cooking food soon.
Yeah, those pellet grills are nice, man.
Yeah, she got me we're looking at these grill. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on them,
yeah. And
I was looking at they're called Gorilla Grills, and I wanted to get the chimp. There's one that's called a chimp because it's like, I guess the hierarchy of monkeys is what the grills go off of. And the chimp is like the little one. The chimp is like the little one, and I was like, man, I want that one right there. That's cool, you know. And and Jenny actually got me the silverback one, and so it has like, it's insane. It has like Wi-Fi. I'm not even that good at cooking, so hopefully she don't waste her money on me. That's exactly. I didn't want it to be a letdown. Like, I just bought this expensive grill, and these steaks still taste like shit. Like, oh man,
damn it! I should have went with the I don't know, the Curious George version instead of the King Kong one. You know.
Yeah, well, take it back then. No, I'm just kidding. This is who I am. Get real offended.
Yeah, I'm a George. I just give me the George Foreman grill, actually. Speaking of Curious George.
Yeah. Yeah, these steaks don't taste that good. Well, take the fucking thing back then. This is how God made me.
I can't help it.
I'll get really upset.
Yeah. You should have got me the orangutan. I don't know.
Hey, you should have got me the little chimp ass one. Fuck.
Stupid. How's fatherhood?
It's good, man. Always something, you know. It's like
you got a son.
I would say it's like having. I mean, you have dogs. I would say it's like having 20 dogs. Each kid is 10 dogs. I would say that's a good measurement for a dog person. Each kid is, and that's like the minimum of dogs a kid is. There's some kids that are for sure like 15 or 20 dogs.
And you can't just get like a bag of kid food. Like you can't just get a 50-pound bag of kid food and unload that in the morning, and in the afternoon they're happy.
Yeah, and if you leave your dog at the mall or something, like you'll probably get, shitted on like social media or something. But you just go about your life. You know? If you leave your kid at the mall, like, oh man, you're gonna go fucking jail forever.
Yeah, you'll get arrested. Yeah, you can't just delete your Facebook. You'll probably go to jail.
Yeah, like it's all right. The worst case scenario, like people come to your house and then they'll like shit on you a little bit, but no real consequence for dogs. But human beings, like, okay, my life is over. I should have never did that. Should have never done that. Like, that was terrible. But no, it's good, man. My daughter is actually a lot more calmer than my son. So, like, it's weird, man. I thought there was something wrong with her when she first came out, but I feel like she's fucking easy to take care of. She only cries when she only cries when she's like hungry. So, like, I rarely hear her cry. Like, she's never just crying just to cry. Which my first son was, oh man, it was a whole lot, dude. There's so much fatherhood, and patience, and all that stuff going on. My first son, but it's good, man. It's good.
Good, nice. You want to see my running shoes? I brought them into the booth.
Yeah, man.
Look at this. Look at the bottom.
Let me see the top.
No, you can only see the bottom.
What kind of those?
Saucony? I feel
Nah, I like those, man.
They're big and bulky.
Nah, man. Dude, I fucking rock those.
I don't know. They're not that bad.
Are they comfortable?
I didn't even try them on. I went to there's a store that's like specializes in running, and I was like, man, where I run, there's a lot of trails out at my house, so I think I need a trail shoe. Plus, a podiatrist told me once that like the shoe that I'm running in is shitty, which was a Nike.
Who said that? A guy told you that?
A podiatrist.
Oh, you said a guy told you that, or a dyke told you that? I was like, man, I need to start talking to more gays about my running. Maybe you need to. A podiatrist. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and she was like, I don't have enough support for the type of running that I do, and blah blah blah. So I went to the store, to this like running specialty store, and the guy was like, you should, for what you're telling me, you should probably use these Saucony shoes to train in those. And he
Oh,
went and he
really?
got them and he started like pulling out like the stuffing from the shoe. And I was like, I'll just take them, man. If they're
Yeah.
fucking, they're gonna fit. It's fine. Like I'm not gonna change my mind. Like
Yeah.
wear them around the store and jog in place and do all the ridiculousness. Like, just I'll take them back. If my toe comes out of the
I'll take them
I'll
back.
take them. Just take them right back to you.
And you'll notice like the minute details that they tell you in those stores won't matter like in a week. You're just gonna like when you first put them on, you're like, okay, I see what he's talking about. But like 3 days in, you're like, fuck, it's just running still. It's still just fucking running. It still sucks, you know?
Yeah, half a mile.
Like the only thing that would help, the only thing that would really help are like Heelys, like Heelys with like high traction tires in the heel.
You got like mud tires on your rollerblade skates or something.
Yeah, so
half a mile. Good.
I can't hear you. Their phone. I swear the internet is like messing up or something.
Oh, I just stopped in the middle of my rant. I was gonna say halfway into it, I'm gonna think about quitting running anyways. I'm not gonna be like, oh, these shoes are amazing. These shoes are making a difference. I'm just gonna be like, when does this end?
Yeah, I'm glad they added that third air vent by the big toe. This is really
I gotta run for miles.
That's really coming in place right now.
Yeah, I'm never coming home.
Hell yeah, dude. I need to buy some new running shoes for sure. I was looking at those Hoka ones, but they were like, I'm not even sure if I'm even saying that right. But is it Hoka? Hoka?
I think you're thinking about smoking out of a hookah pipe.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Those Hoka
I
shoes?
did.
Those
I looked
really expensive ones.
Yeah, he showed me a pair. He's like, here's these. These shoes are from Hawaii, so they're really expensive. I don't know why they were so expensive, but they sound like they're from Hawaii.
Yeah. One of the guys I run with, I'm not gay. No, I'm just kidding. No, one of the guys I go running with,
mustache.
Yeah, gay 80s. Gaities. No,
80s.
But
Hey, Gaities.
Yeah. This one of the guys I run with, he has them, and his like the bottom of the shoe is like constructed to where when your foot hits the ground, like it's stiff. So like your foot can't like change like the whole time you're running. So it like basically like it just gives you better running form. Like that's basically all it does. Like it positions your foot in a way when it hits the ground that you can't not hit the ground correctly.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I guess that's okay if you need help running, but I mean, they're like almost like $200 too, you know? So
yeah.
I mean, people have been running on this earth for millions of years. Hoka that company just came up 10 years ago. So I'm sure you'll be fine whatever shoe you get. You know?
Just running out there in Converse, like no running support at all. Flip flops.
I still do that. I'll run a couple miles of Converse if I forget my running shoes. Fuck it. Works for like Wilt Chamberlain. He fucking won like, championship rings playing basketball in those shoes. You know? I'm sure he ran more than 2 miles in them.
Yeah. Back and forth on the court.
What's the podcast about?
This one is my realtor, actually. He the guy that got me into my house. He I just interview him about that. It's really funny too. He starts the podcast out in a panda outfit. Like he's got a full on.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Stupid idiots. Yeah, it's pretty good. If you're not watching on YouTube, then check it out because you can see it there. And I don't have any viewers at all on YouTube, which I'm not upset about because I don't know why people would want to watch me talk. Watch a person talk.
Yeah.
I've been asked for it though.
Yeah,
so
I don't get that either.
3 people watching, you're welcome.
I saw one of our videos and I saw there was a comment on one of them. I was like, let me check out what the comment is. And it was like a spam thing. It was like free Asian girls. Click this link here. I was like, oh man. Like, God damn it. I thought it was like someone saying, you guys are hilarious. If you were in my town, I would S your D, or whatever.
Oh boy, yeah. DM me so I can S your D. Actually, that's probably what
dude.
If you click on the link, they probably would say that.
Yeah. Dude, I'll tell you what, man. If you ever want to, really demasculate yourself, I don't know if you'd want to do this to yourself, but if you ever want a feeling of being very, very demasculated, I don't know if that's even a word. Fucking find a big ass snake inside of your house. Because that's exactly what happened to me. And we had one, and I got punked out so hard. It was. I even thought about after it all happened, and I was just like thinking to myself, man, I need to either read up on snakes because they shouldn't have that much control over me.
Yeah.
In any situation ever. We're putting new floors in our. We finished putting new floors in our house, and we had a bed in the garage for a while we did it, and I put the bed back in the house, and I guess there was a snake in it, like from being in the garage because it's raining a lot here in Texas. And so my wife was cleaning up her closet, and she was like, "Hey, I think there's a lizard in my closet." I was like, "A lizard?" I was like, "All right, I guess we'll just mess with it whenever." And she was like, "It's actually a snake. It's a snake that's in the closet." I was like, "Oh shit, a snake!" And she was like, "Well, well, just come look at it." Well, I went to go look for it in her closet, and it was gone. Like we couldn't find it anymore. So I was like, "Well, just shut the closet door, and we'll look for it whenever we get done finishing up." So we go back into that room, and I open up the closet, and the snake just is gone. And so it left the closet. And so I was like, "Oh, fuck." And so this is a big ass snake. It wasn't even like a little snake. It was probably about as big as a belt. A big as a normal size belt,
Yeah.
and thicker, girthier. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was still thicker than a belt. And I go to the store. So in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna grab one of those butterfly nets. So whenever I see it, I'm just gonna scoop it up in the butterfly net,
What's a butterfly?
And
butterfly nut?
Like not even a butterfly. I think I made that term up. It's the net you use to catch fucking fish. The little fucking net. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know I thought you said a butterfly nut. You're saying net. N-U-T.
Net. N-U-T. Yeah, net. N-E-T. And so
that's what I thought you were saying.
Come back.
N-E-T. Got it. Sorry.
Come back. Nuts. No, they so I'm at Walmart, and I'm on my way home, and Jenny texts me, "I found the snake. It's in the living room." And I know it's in the office. So I'm like speeding back over, and all the like the butterfly nets they had at Walmart were like little stubby handle ones. So I stuck it onto a broom and like zip tied the net part to the broomstick. So I basically just had a long butterfly net, and I was gonna go in there and just scoop the snake up. By the way, this is not a venomous snake, and probably didn't have to do all this. So I didn't know that at the time. So I go in there with the butterfly net and smash the snake on top of its head on accident because I can't aim it right. And the snake slithers out of the net and goes behind one of the desks and gets is basically now it's laying by other wires. Like it's laying by a computer wire and some other wire that's plugged into the wall, and they're all just kind of hanging out together. And I'm just like, "Oh, how am I gonna get it now? All these fucking wires." And so while this is going on, my son, I can hear him in the background saying, "It's a snake, snake, snake. It's a snake." And I'm just like, I'm like, my tensions are so high, and I'm like, "Javi, get back into your room. Go back into your room. Get out of here." And so I'm yelling at my son, and then Jenny is just trying to help, and she's like, "Well, how are you gonna get it back there?" And I was like, "I don't know how I'm gonna get it." And so I get a hoe from the backyard, like a hoe, like I'm talking about the thing for the ground.
Yeah.
And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the hoe and poke the snake and bring it to me.
Yeah.
And so I pull the hoe out, and it's like getting like caught up on the wires, and all I can hear my wife say, "You're gonna get electrocuted," is what she says to me while I'm doing it. Which I'm already in a horrible mood, and I'm just like, "No, I'm not. Like, you're making it worse. Shut up." And all in all, anyways, we ended up getting the snake and put it inside of a trash can, and put it in the front yard. But I lost my cool. I yelled at my son. I yelled at my wife. I went to Walmart and got a butterfly net, and then zip tied it to a broomstick, thinking that was going to do it. And then I disconnected a bunch of wires and might have messed them up with a hoe. Like, and this snake wasn't shit. It was like a regular person probably would have grabbed the snake and just thrown it outside. Like,
Yeah. I wouldn't do it. I would have ripped the internet out of the wall or whatever that was, or cooked spaghetti and like laid the spaghetti by the door, because he obviously likes to lay with other like slithery creatures.
wires.
I don't know. Yeah, he likes wires, so maybe he'll like spaghetti. That's kind of like the same.
Dude, if I'd even known your real estate agent that's about to be on this podcast, I'd probably try to sell my house. That snake was freaking me out so bad. Like, I swear to God, I was like, get this thing out of here. Oh my God, dude. But I think it turned out to be some kind of like horn, like, I don't know, I'll look it up online. It was like some weird, I forgot the name of it, but it was like a harmless snake. Like, but I got punked out so bad. And oh man, I don't think I haven't been the same since, man. I lost so much confidence in myself.
Yeah, they're like, is there anything we should know about this house? Like, a really timid guy moved out and a snake lives in it now. So you probably take a little bit off the asking price for the snake.
Like,
but set up shop.
Yeah, if they come into the house. Actually, guys, I wouldn't even buy this house. Why not? There's been a snake in here before. Like, you're a pussy. Like, that's not a big deal at all. Oh man.
Oh, stupid.
Yeah, I'm telling you though, man. And then I was late, like taking my son to swim class or something like that, and the lady asked me, something like, how's everything been going? I was like, man, sorry I'm late. There was like a snake in my house. She was like, oh, she's like, what kind of snake was it? This is like a 20-year-old girl. She's like, oh, what kind of snake was it? And I was like, I'm not sure. She was like, oh yeah. She's like, I used to have a pet snake as a kid. And yeah, and she was like, yeah, we used to have those come into the house all the time. We would just pick them up and just put them in the front yard. Like, oh yeah, you just pick them up, put them in the front yard, not a big deal.
No problem.
Like, yeah. What the, like, why am I so scared of them then? Like, what the fuck? Am I just like a huge pussy? Like,
my story is not nearly as intense, but I had the exact same thing happen, and it was in the garage. Like, he slithered into the garage, and I spent, I don't know, 10 minutes just saying like, oh fuck, over and over again. Like, oh fuck, where's this motherfucker at? Say also not venomous, also like normal size, like the size of a belt, probably as thick as like a pool cue, not big at all.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It was this. Manhood was tested for sure, and I failed miserably.
I know, man.
I've also heard that like
it almost put me through like it almost like tested me spiritually afterwards too, because I was like, man, what is the point of my existence if I can't even protect my family? Like, I can't even, like, what am I? Like, what kind of person am I?
You need to go like Steve Irwin camp.
Like, what if something really happened? Like, what if a real fucking snake come out here? You know, like would I just punk out? Like, okay, whatever, just bite my son. I'm out.
Yeah. Just take the babies. It's tender meat. I don't know.
Yeah. Let me live. I swear to God, I'll suck your snake dick. What?
I mean, I'll suck the venom out of. Never mind. I'll just what.
I mean, like, whatever you want me to do, I'll wash your tail. Like,
yeah. I'll give you a tail job. I'll scrub it real good.
Yeah. I'll whack off your torso, whatever you guys are into.
I don't know where your genitals are, so I'll just give you a full body massage, and hopefully you get something out of it. Just don't bite me.
I'll let you spit in my mouth or whatever you snake guys want to do.
Whatever you crazy snakes are into, just get me a towel whenever you're done. Gross.
Actually, I don't even want the towel. I'll just please leave after.
I'll get it. I'm gonna take a shower afterwards. I feel gross already.
Don't even spend the time to slither over to a towel. Please leave.
Hold up your end of the deal and leave.
Yeah. Don't even hiss goodbye. Just go.
That's pretty
no,
good.
Man. Dude, I'm telling you though, man. Oh, dude, it was so stupid. It was so stupid whenever the snake came through, and I started reading. So before that, I called like a pest control person to come out, and the lady was like, I was like, so how much does it cost for them to come out and do this? You know, she was like, oh, just to show up, it's $200. Like, what? What? $200 for a fucking guy to show up with, which I know he has bleached blonde hair, and I know he drinks Mountain Dew. You know, some like wacky ass dude to come out. Fucking
some knockoff like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah. Exactly. It's exactly. Some place.
Yeah.
Where is he? There's a bounty for a snake out here. I know there's a snake out here.
I'll jerk off the snake.
Yeah, a snake jump bail or whatever the fuck he said. I can't even do his voice because he's not even country because he's in Hawaii. It's like talk the bounty hunter. What the fuck? One time I went to my niece's birthday party.
Yeah.
And my brother was like setting stuff up like in the living room for them to like have like party favors and like snacks. And she was like, his wife was like, turn on the TV and just have something on for them when they get here. And my brother was like, okay. And so he just turned the TV on. He just put it on A&E. And so me and him walked out of the room and we walked in, and Crystal was like, what's on the TV? And we looked over and it was the Dog the Bounty Hunter. And Crystal's like, well, I was like, to my brother, like, I don't think like 14-year-old girls are in the Dog the Bounty Hunter. That's not what they like. He's like, I don't know. Let's change it. But yeah, dude. But anyways, so he was like, they were like $200 to have him come out. And then the lady was like, well, what you should do is why don't you just try to shoo it out of there? Like get the snake out of the house. I was like, God damn it. You guys are acting like this snake ain't shit, man. This snake right now is fucking me up.
Yeah. Easy for
Like,
you
everybody just, oh man.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah, everybody. Nobody thought it was a big deal. I thought it was a fucking huge deal.
Yeah. Easy for you to say on the phone. Like just shoo him away. Just tell him to run.
Yeah, you dumb bitch. I'll fucking throw it out for the snake comes to your house.
I've already yelled at my son and my wife. You want me to yell at you too? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I care about them. I don't care about you.
Yeah.
I'll still do it with them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible, man. That's awful. Nah, man, I felt. And even afterwards, my my son was saying snake. Like every time we go in that room, he goes snake. I'm like, all right, hubby. Like, there's no snake. There's no more. Dad got nice and scared and got him out of here. So don't worry about snake anymore. Yeah. Dad got all scared and then he got him out of here. So just don't worry about the snake. Dad lost his shits and then got the snake out of here. So don't worry about the snake.
Yeah, you want to start calling names? You can call me a pansy. How about that, son? Because daddy kills me.
I'm glad you won't remember this and you're too young, but when you get old, if you're old enough and remember this, you would tell your friends later on and I would be super embarrassed.
This is going to be his first memory ever.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could Men in Black pin him of that memory. You know what I'm saying?
It all. I do. I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, that's pretty good.
Flash pen.
Let's call it right there. And you guys stick around for my interview with Daniel on real estate.